Follow the axe murderer through his early career in Brazil as he stomps, kicks, headbutts, and bare-knuckle punches his opponents into a bloody mess on this must-have DVD. Pick up yours today at SureDog.com.
SureDog.com here with legendary Royce Gracie here at the K1 News Conference in LA. Talk about the explosion of MMA. Did your family ever envision this when you guys brought this to the United States?
We knew it was going to get big. We knew that was the idea, is to let it grow. But I don't know if we imagined that would be this big, but we knew it was going to get big all over the world. And as soon as we started the first UFC, it was growing all over the place. So,
what is your take on the sport, how it's evolved into what it is now, as opposed to what it was when you first came and started the UFC?
Sometimes I don't like the rules so much, the 5-minute rounds, because I'm not a very aggressive fighter. So I'm a martial artist, and to have 5 minutes come out in a total rage and try to destroy your opponent and then come back, and I prefer with no time limit or a longer round if that's the case, but I understand there's a TV point that they have to narrow down the fights to a time limit. But as a martial artist, as a great jiu-jitsu practitioner, that I'm not so aggressive, I prefer the long rounds.
Yeah. Today is a historic day in mixed martial arts history, with UFC purchasing Pride and the affiliation with all these groups, Elite XC, Cage Rage, Spirit FC. Talk about the proliferation of the sport and the affiliations that have to be made now to keep the sport going forward.
Well, I don't think they have to make the affiliations to each other. It's just that they're learning how to work together instead against each other.
Okay. Is that something you think is a positive for the sport, unifying the rules, even if it is watering them down even more?
No, it's positive. It's positive. Everybody fighting, because, I mean, you go to Korea, they have one set of rules, set of time limits, and you come to America, the time limit is totally different. So in America it's 5, in Japan it's 10. So yeah, I like that everybody fighting under one rule.
Any idea who you're going to be fighting in Los Angeles on June 2nd?
No idea yet.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I got the point. It doesn't matter.
Now, you've said before when you came and fought Matt Hughes here, LA is your home, California is your home now. Is that something you're going to be out there defending come June 2nd?
It makes my training much easier. I don't have to go and try to adapt to a new time zone, and it's home. I'm at home. This is my home, man.